Hi, you're here with Mr. Canada, and today we're going to look at how we use a calculator to either check our work with fractions, decimals, and percentages, or how we just use a calculator to find each of our fractions, decimals, and percentages. So it's very simple. It's going to differ calculator to calculator, but I've broken it up as simple as I can. So, example 1, we want to express 45% as a fraction and a decimal. So for a decimal, we hit the number 4, 5, and then our percentage button. This percentage button can sometimes be hidden on the bottom with a second and then some button with the percentage up top. So just look for that, and then you'd have to use the second button. Press the equal sign, and we're going to get 0.45. Okay? So for the fraction, we actually need our decimal value. So using that, I actually showed you if you have to put in 0.45, and then you'll see this either S to D or F to D. So these convert between our standard notation, our decimals, and our fractions. Some calculators are hidden under a math button, but for the most part, this is exactly how we do it on, I'd say, probably 70% of calculators. Scientific calculators. Example 2. Oh yeah. So anyways, this would get you as a fraction, it'd be 45, so that'd be 9 over 20. Sorry. Express 60.64 as a percentage and a fraction. So a percentage is easy. We have to know how to do this. 0.64 times 100, right? We know we are just using what we know about it, but allowing our calculator to move the digits for us. So it's almost not purposeful to do that. And then for a fraction, same thing. We have this 0.64. We hit this S to D or F to D. We're going to find that is going to give us 64. Well, I'm just doing it by hand because I actually find it sometimes easier. I can just break it down faster and faster. It's good practice. So it'll give us 16 over 25. And one more example we're going to do is express 4/9 as a decimal and a percentage. So for the decimal, all we're going to do is take 4, we're going to divide it by 9. That's going to give us our decimal. It'll give us a fraction to begin with, and then you can hit the S to D or F to D. Other way you could do it is find this function on some calculators that will actually allow you to put your 4 up top and 9 in fraction or fractional form, which is what division does. So it's kind of a waste of time doing it like this. I would stick to just division because that is what it's saying. Now with our percentage, once we have done that, all we have to do is times by 100 to get our percentage. So now that you've done that, I want you to go and complete this table using a calculator. So even if you know what it actually is, make sure you can get that value on the calculator, because it is very important that you actually let technology do the work for you when it's allowed to. So pause the video, come back once you're ready. Right, so welcome back, and quickly let's check our answers. Okay, so you should have gotten the following, and don't forget, once again, with recurring values, you will see a little dot on your calculator for the most part, and make sure to include that in your answer, or else it'll be wrong.